Y'all thought y'all could hold Jussie down? They thought they was gonna hold Jussie down.
Gay Tupac is out.
Come on, man.
Are the streets
y'all
safe?
Thought y'all was gonna hold Jussie down. That 150 was light.
Y'all shook to go in the
we
subway.
We got that cut in more than half. 6 days.
Last time you ordered a meatball sub.
Gay Tupac is home.
Jussie going in on this. You hear him?
Gay Pac back. Listen, man. I would be lying. I would be lying. Tootsie Pac is what they call him?
No, I was coming up with
That's what they call Juicy?
I freestyled.
Oh, okay. Listen, man, Jussie, he thought he was getting that 150. He got up there. He said, I'm not suicidal. He was scared to death. He didn't want to go behind them walls.
Oh, I have a different theory with that.
What theory do you have?
That he was going to kill himself?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
He was going to die with the lie.
Yeah, he wants to be a martyr.
I did not kill myself.
A martyr for what?
For Subway, for his lie.
What? That's not.
He wants to be all he wanted was to be this social justice warrior and be looked at this way.
Right.
And it didn't work. So if he killed himself after he was, because he's been writing this as a screenplay in his head. He thinks everything's a fucking movie.
He thinks that this is he definitely believes that this is a film that he's starring in. He definitely feels like this is something that he's written in his head.
Yes.
He's like, okay, this is how it's supposed to go. He just didn't foresee jail time.
No. But
he didn't factor that in.
He played this speech in his head though, before he went to court. Like,
yeah.
I'm going to make my movie scene. This is going to go down in the Civil Rights Museum when I was saying I didn't kill myself. Then he's going to go kill himself.
Yeah.
He's the worst screenplay writer of all time.
I don't know if he was going to kill himself.
I think he was.
I think that Jussie, like most men, are scared to go to jail. I didn't think
I'm terrified. I'll tell you that now.
I didn't think that he was prepared to do 150 days. I think that in his movie that he was writing in his head, that jail time, he didn't write that into the script.
What? That third act of,
he didn't
Juicy in jail?
He didn't write that into he didn't write that into the script. So he was like, that was a curveball. He didn't know. So he stood up and said, listen, if I die, I'm not suicidal.
But what if Juicy ran the yard? What if Juicy was snatching your oodles and noodles?
OJ the Juice, man.
Listen, man, it's just, listen, we went through that whole time. We know what Jussie was trying to do. He was trying to, have his face at the forefront and during the pandemic, during the whole Black Lives Matter movement. He was trying to find a way to just, attach himself to the whole movement and just be one of those faces where he now became, super famous. He had some fame with the show with Empire.
Well, his dad recorded music in prison. I don't see why he didn't think of that.
Yeah, but
Lucius Lyon went crazy when he was in jail in the second season.
Yeah, but he didn't. But in Jussie's film that he was writing, it didn't end in jail.
Do you remember Lucius Lyon in prison?
On Empire,
I don't remember the exact scene, but for them to he was back in his element because he was from the streets and he was back in jail and he starts like, yo, I think I could write music again because I'm back.
So he basically turned back into Hustle and Flow.
They fucking 100%.
They were saying it was like an offset of Hustle and Flow.
They fucking I think they murdered a guard and then locked a door and a brand new recording studio appeared and one of the inmates that killed the guard just happened to be a great engineer.
Of course, that's how it happens. You never met a great engineer in jail.
And then Lucius Lyon goes in there and one takes the greatest verse I've ever heard off the dome. So what is Juicy thinking?
Listen, man,
he could do his Shine album over the phone.
Jussie was not trying to go in behind them walls. So he did his 6 days. Just saw a picture of him.
He did his 6 days.
Yeah,
I did my 6 days.
I just saw a picture of him. He got on all black. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, I don't know, man. It's just the things that people do for, clout and fame these days doesn't surprise me. I just think it's funny that, Jussie gave that speech about not killing himself. He's not suicidal. And then 6 days later, he walks out of jail and he's appealing his 150
I don't think he
sentence.
thought he would get bail on his appeal. I know he was mapping out the suicide. Then he was like, oh, wait, hold on. I could appeal this maybe?
You know how crazy that would have been if he went ahead with the suicide and they was like, oh, he was going to let him out in 6 days.
They go to his cell to be like, yo, Juice. He hanging there?
Release the juice.
The juice is loose. Oh, it's fun to joke about people hanging themselves in prison.
I'm on my 13th reason. I keep telling y'all.
Oh man, listen, man, Jussie Smollett. I hope you learned your lesson. No more of them funny, weird movies that you writing in your head that nobody cares about.
I actually really care about the movie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Again, I want the movie of his version though.
But you know why
I don't want the real. I don't want the real Netflix doc. I want what he wrote in his head of what he thought was going to happen.
I mean, but this is why it's fucked up, because when it first happened and I yelled bullshit on it, people killed me.
I remember.
The internet killed me for that. I don't know what I'm talking about, and this, that, and the third, and they called me all kind of names.
I remember it all.
But it's just like, come on, dog. Like, let's say this is a movie that Jussie obviously has written and he had it all mapped out. It was a bad movie.
I don't think so.
No, it was a great movie with terrible writing.
Which we talk about all the time. Made it home. You can't get your ass whooped by two big Nigerian men.
No, they weren't. They were white racists.
Oh yeah, at the time, white racist. What white racist man is going to leave behind a meatball sub?
Well, they got beat up by Jussie in his story. He got on stage, said, I fought them off and beat them up. I'm the gay Tupac.
That's what I'm saying. The story kept
He said it. I didn't say it.
He said he got beat up. He went home with a noose around his neck.
Yeah.
Bleach poured on him. There was no bleach on the meatball sub. Like, how do you get your ass with a bottle of bleach and the sandwich is fine?
He was hungry.
Ma, every time we talk about this, because we talk about it often, that meatball sub really stumps you. Like, that's the key.
Demaris, if I go out, outside right now, and two guys, I'll get into a fight with two guys coming out of fucking what restaurants are out here?
Your vegan bacon, egg, and cheese is making it home.
The salad ain't making it home. If niggas hit me with bleach,
it'll be romaine littering the streets.
Yeah, like it will be kale all over the fucking place. Are you kidding me? Demaris, if I say, hey, look, these two dudes, I just got into it. They put a noose around my neck, hit me with bleach, all kind of shit, and I come down here and I was like, yeah, I went to get a salad, and I sit down to open the salad. Salad's totally fine. You're not gonna look at me like, but wait, you just got jumped and the salad made it out?
Okay, in his defense, have you seen the Subway bags? You could literally suffocate and murder somebody with the Subway sandwich bag.
Yeah, but the handles are flimsy.
They are.
The handles are a little thin on the Subway.
I could see a meatball rolling down Michigan
Ave. That's what I'm saying. The meatballs would have been everywhere. Like, that's why that to me, had the meatball sub been like splattered all over the concrete, then I would have maybe said, damn, Jussie was out there thumping. But it made it home. The sandwich made it home. Like, come on, man.
Jussie was out there thumping. It's fucking hilarious.
That's where he fucked up at. He didn't cross that T and dot that I. He was supposed to step all over the meatball sub and leave it on the concrete for evidence, and we would have believed this story. Ever since that sandwich made it home, I said, oh, this is bullshit.
Well, long story short, he out.
I think I'm going to add someone to our bingo card.
Who? Definitely Jussie.
No.
The meatball sub?
Besides meatball sub. You know when Tupac got his appeal but didn't have enough money to bail himself out, so he was still chilling at Clinton. Mm-hmm. And then Suge came to Clinton and was like, yo, I'll pay the bail. You just like, I want Whack 100 to play that role.
Bingo.
For Jussie?
For just in county. Be like, yo, got your appeal and I got your bail. But we got to squabble first.
We got to get down.
We got to get for me to bail you, we got to get down.
You know Whack want to get down with Jussie. Whack want to get down with everybody.
It's still never not funny to me. I'm sorry we keep saying it.
Whack want to get out with everybody in the industry. I think everybody in the industry got to fight Whack at some point because he just want to get out.
That's how you get jumped into the music industry?
Yeah, you got to get out with Whack.
You need your 30 seconds with Whack?
That's a fact. Whack got to get his 30. I saw something online. I think it was fake though.
Whack said Tekashi 6ix9ine is dirt poor. He had to give him $20 for gas the other day.
Those two are 6ix9ine and Whack. Those guys are good at the internet, man.
Whack said he had to lend. First of all,
$20 don't get you shit with gas right now.
First of all, you know how much gas? You know how much gas is right now? He got. What's wrong with Whack, man?
Did he send it through Western Union? Insert ad here.
Bam.
Look at us.
Love a callback.
Yeah, but Jussie's free. So I don't know if we give him a round of applause for that. You can just clap. You just clap, Rory, by yourself.
I'm happy for Jussie, man.
Clap for Jussie. Jussie's home.
Can I ask as a white person, when are you allowed to use the Black Power fist?
As a white man?
Not as a white man. As a black man. I just feel like you're kind of sullying the representation of how iconic
the black
and how powerful that image
and
is.
What it represents.
Yes, of everything that it is. Yeah. I just feel like just coming out, just throwing it up.
Jussie, listen,
he threw that shit up like
Jussie Smollett and Inventing Anna is the same person at this point.
Oh, for sure.
And and I don't see Anna raising the black fist or the white pale knuckle.
She was German, maybe a swastika. I don't know.
Yo. Happy St. Patrick's Day,
Not that those two are the equivalent.
No, they're not the.
But it was a group of people that got together and did some shit.
Yeah, they did some things.
That's y'all's favorite European saying that, not us.
But Jussie,
I'm not everyone's favorite European.
That's just thinking about you being the favorite European. Jussie is no longer allowed to raise the black fist. I think he can raise the black book and put lies on the front of it. I think he can have a book of lies. I think he can probably get a deal with Subway at some point. Maybe they can kind of tie something in there.
They're not really batting 1,000 with spokes people.
This is right on brand.
I can't.
This is right on brand for them. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is the Subway
Jared
life.
and Jussie?
Yeah, this is Jared walks so Jussie could fly. That's what y'all not seeing?
Jared
did some nasty ass
was
walking.
a rapist,
yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. But this is right on brand for Subway.
Did they kill him in prison yet? They must have him so
Jared?
PC'd up.
No, I don't think Jared was killed. I don't think he died. I think he's still alive.
Them big ass jeans he used to have. Them jeans was big as fuck.
First of all, and if you're telling me that anybody lost that much weight by eating Subway sandwiches, like, come on, man. Like, see, this is what I'm saying. We don't pay attention to the fine print. Like, we just go along with a lot of shit that people tell us and just, like, believe it.
Whose publicist has a worse hairline? The Babies or Subway? Who is stressed more?
The Baby's publicist.
I think it's higher volume with the Baby. I think the things that happen with Subway, though.
Yeah, no, those were two like bam, bam.
If I was in that
the
PR
Baby
department,
is bam. It's like day after day after day after day after. Like it's very consistent with the Baby.
Can you imagine working in the PR department? Wait, Jared did what? Oh, I quit.
Yeah, dead ass. No, dead ass. I
and
quit.
Then you know there was the one like assistant or intern that like stuck it out. They were the company man through the Jared thing.
Yeah,
and they just went up the corporate ladder. They're probably the head of PR now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, that the guy from Empire did what?
Meatball sub.
Why?
Bleach.
Why are we included in this?
We do not sponsor him.
Listen, man. But all jokes aside, I hope that Jussie is okay
and receiving the mental health help that he needs.
The mental health help that he needs. But please, Jussie, no more of these weird fucking movies that you're writing in your head.
No more of them, please.
Yeah,
please
we don't need no more of this. They let your ass go. This was the warning. This was the warning shot. They let you go. You only did 6 days. You're probably gonna win your appeal. You're not gonna have to do those 144 other days. So,
kill
sit your ass down somewhere,
or kill yourself for Act 4 of the movie that you wrote. Like we could change it a little bit.
Just go sit down. Do you think this affects Jussie's career in film and TV?
No, I think
it gives him a career in film and TV.
I think he does his own shit, and we're all gonna watch it.